What's going on, everybody? Tarkir, Scammer Guys, back again. MTG Arena action. Time for another Tarkir Dragonstorm draft. Let's see what we can put together today. It's going to be Sultai. It's going to be Teamer. Is it going to be two colors? We shall find out shortly. Hopefully having a good day. Starting to get pretty hyped for Final Fantasy. Not going to lie. Spoilers are rolling. It's going to be interesting to see. Cool stuff. All right, what do we got here? Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. We have an Inevitable Defeat, Exhale, Rebuke, Pack Beasts. Exhale is pretty good. There's a Mardu Monument. This is a Mardu pack if I've ever seen one. It's really tough taking Inevitable Defeat first, but I am going to do this. This spell is absolutely awesome. Okay, what do we got following this up? We got a Headliner and a Forebearer Detainment. I mean, we just take the Headliner and probably move on here. Following that up, Worthy Cost is good. We got an Abzan Devotee. We got Dawnbreaker, but we're probably Marduing it up. We got a Vanguard. Exhale's great. Negotiations is pretty good too, but we just take the Vanguard. Let's go for the Mardu beats. Ooh, interesting. So Leopard, Victor, Devotee, and Dragonfire. Even Crocodile is not terrible. This is pretty tough, actually. I don't know that I'm not too thrilled about taking another Devotee at this point. Leopard and Reigning Victor would be good, but I just think Channel Dragonfire is pretty solid. This gets rid of a lot of things. Good. 1 red sorcery, 2 damage. Okay, we got United Battlefronts. You target non-creature, non-land permanents and a value 3 or less from among them on the battlefield. Rest on the bottom. What do I like here instead? We could go Narset. We have Earth Carver as well. I'm going to take the Narset. I don't know that we play this here. There might be a world in which we get a little splashy splash. We have Seas, Kintree, Tiger, Crag. Tiger's pretty interesting. Although not necessarily what we want to do, but really good to double spell off of. I'm gonna take the smart pick here and fix up our mana a bit. Now it's Worthy Cost versus Technique. I'm gonna take the cost because again, I think we're gonna be trying to mobilize here pretty aggressively. I am gonna take the Rebuke here just as a removal spell. I don't love any of this. I probably don't play a Twin Bolt. Not super impactful. I'll take another Worthy Cost though. Again, if we are mobilizing enough, this ends up being probably pretty good. Some of those tokens can get through for some damage. Not a whole lot here I care about. Same thing here. And same thing here. Sultai looking pretty open. Stillness in Motion, Dragonfire Blade, the Master, and Outpost of Detainment, Dragon's Prey. This is such a good. I am taking this Dragonfire Blade though. This card is absolutely fantastic. We'll look for some 2 and 3 color creatures that we could slap this on, but even if we have to equip this for 3, it's fine. This stunts so many of the different removal spells in the format. Okay, we have Waken, City, Starry-Eyed, Overwhelming Surge, another Dragon's Prey. I actually really like Starry-Eyed Skyrider here, because again, if we're mobilizing, this brings all of our tokens into the air, makes a few of our things pretty good. This is an interesting one. We could look at Effigy. I'm also considering an Evolving Wilds, and that's probably where I go, actually. That just helps to secure our mana. Now, if we can find, like, a Bloodfell Caves. Is it just the Bloodfell Caves, or is it the Leopard here? Strategic Betrayal is not bad. I'm going to take the caves, though. This kind of really helps to shore up our mana. Okay, I like a Bearer of Glory here. I think that's... I mean, there was another Narset's Rebuke, I think, but Bearer is just solid. I'm going to take the Aggressive Negotiations here. We could also look at Rebellious Strike again, since we're going to be mobilizing. That's not necessarily too terrible. Maybe I try that, actually. This isn't too terrible. We can pump up one of the tokens. I do need some other mobilized creatures beyond Headliner and Vanguard. Ideally. Here I will take a Rescue Leopard. Good attacker. Can get a tap down as well. That's a Fringe playable that we could cut as well if we want to. Good defender too. Okay, I think we take the Reigning Victor here. Coordinate Maneuver, Legacy, and Dragonfire are all good, but I think we just grab a Reigning Victor here. That actually works really nicely with Dragonfire Blade. Wow. Okay, so we got Tomb Guard, Detainment, Wild Ride, even Intimidator is an option. I'm going to take the Detainment. I think this is just too good of a removal spell. Here... I guess I'll take a Wild Ride. Probably don't play that. We need some creatures. Well, our Fleeting came back, so that's fine. If we get any opportunity to double spell here, this could be quite good. We got another Rescue Leopard. To say, really, we're sitting pretty good in terms of removal. We just really, at this point, need some creatures. Fire Inform is also an option. Wow, we got the Siege Breaker. That's huge. Avenger is great, but Mardu Siegebreaker is so busted. Okay, well, inevitable defeat, Mardu Siegebreaker. What we want to probably prioritize now is a couple of the Reigning Victors if we can find them. Wow, this has Exhale, Exhale, Maneuver. I'm going to take Exhale here. That actually could probably shift us out of Narset's Rebuke. We're going to get another potential Stadium Headliner. Do I see the Reigning Victor come back around? I don't think I can pass up another one of these. Quarry Mountain. Really good, or is it worthwhile to take the encampment? Ooh, that's kind of tough. I need... This might be a bad pick. I'm going to take the Quarry, but... Here... I actually don't mind Poised Practitioner. I think we're going to be able to double spell pretty consistently. Another Starry-Eyed wouldn't be bad. Coordinated Maneuver, but we're good on removal. I'm just going to shore up our mana here with the Bloodfell Caves. Oh, gosh. It's a Mardu Monument versus a Shock Brigade. We take the Shock Brigade. Double Dragonfire? I need creatures. This is tough. Oh, this is interesting. This is pretty open. Pretty open, and to see Siegebreaker is so good. I honestly would hope to get another Reigning Victor here. Dragonback Lancer's fine. It's actually pretty good. Another good mobilizer. Throw this guy down there. In case we do need it. That's an option. Artisan could throw down there. The key is going to be what can we get put on the Mardu Siegebreaker. Something impactful, obviously. I always sit and I feel like we're looking pretty good. Our curve is gross. Our curve is really gross. Like, there's a world in which I just literally just cut a land here. 16 lands, 16 creatures, 8 non-creatures, and our non-creatures are Dragonfire, double cost, exhale, strike, detainment, defeat. The question is, am I... Oh, I guess... Blade. Am I mobilizing enough? Mobilize here. Mobilize there. Mobilize there. Mobilize there. Mobilize there. Yeah. I mean, this is just aggressively slanted. What else would I think about? Like, Poised Practitioner versus something else. Again, maybe a Poised Practitioner versus... Or maybe even like a Rescue Leopard and bring in some Intimidator. This says Prowess. That's not bad. We could also look at going like one less worthy cost for a Narset's Rebuke, maybe. This is a little bit more consistent and less reliant on sacking something. Maybe we do that. That brings our curve up just a little bit. Still very well in the realm of 16 lands. I like the poised. I mean, I like the build here. This is pretty good. This has the chance of just readily running absolutely downhill. Let's give it a try. Okay. Yeah, we keep. We absolutely keep. On the play, we just need a black source. But a turn 1 stadium headlight. The fact that we got 2 of these is pretty gross. Mobilize. I'm going to play the Poised Practitioner to hopefully help us to scry. And we do have a double spell opportunity. I don't know what they do here. Look to be the Abzan clan. Poised Practitioner also sets up for a block against the Botanist. Now they can still attack with it, take the block, and get the trigger, which is probably what they will do. It's not a land. It is a land. I'm not going to block. I am fine taking 2. Skirmish Rhino. Could punch for a lot of damage here. Mobilize. Not blocking the Botanist anyways, so. Just need a target for Channel Dragonfire, but obviously if we want to just press here, we can. I'll have the opportunity to Vanguard and Dragonfire. If I draw another land, I can Vanguard and strike. All of that seems pretty good. Dependent, of course, on what they play. Ah, the Merchant. Yo, put it on the Botanist, please. Oh, they're too smart. They's too smart. It's kind of a blowout. Because now I can Reigning Victor and Dragonfire, pumping the Practitioner. That'd be pretty gross. Which one are you going for? Sure. Maybe an Exhale in hand? Maneuver. Okay. That'll do. That'll Mardu it. Okay. A little bit more of our top end here. Not as quick as we would hope to be. It's okay. I actually think I do this crack to find our swamp. They were 3 color in it. It also gives us our 4th land, which is nice. Sultai, Rot Curse Rakshasha. It's fine, my friend. Can't block. Might as well punch me for 5. Great card. I love this guy. Very cool. Decayed Mechanic, really interesting. Okay. Sure. All right, what do we want to do here? Probably just Bearer. Nightblade Brigade. Free attack if they don't. If they don't block, if they do block, we kill their Nightblade Brigade. Oh, they could Rock Curse for 2 if they wanted. Get rid of these guys. Stormsinger's quite good. Block the 1, save a damage. Ouchie, ouchie. Okay. What am I best off here doing? I don't really want to rebuke. I could always attack, rebuke, and then strike. Guess let's see what they want to do here. I miss out on some damage by doing this. I actually think I just want to detain the Storm Singer here. End the turn. We draw another land, we can summit and strike. Again, I don't want to buy too much into the Practitioner and the Bearer. They could just always Rot Curse Rakshasha. Seems fine. Now, if they go ahead and they put some counters on this, I'd be surprised if they don't attack with the Nightblade Brigade. But I guess you could be thinking about leaving it back as a defender. I am threatening some damage here. Yeah, that's fine. They're not going to attack with the Stalwart Successor. Sure. We could potentially put down a lot of damage here. That feels good. Because then I can summit here. I could even poised and then shock if they Rot Curse. And that gives me a lot of attacking power on the battlefield. And then I'm double triggering Scry. That's pretty good. They play a big threat. I'm just summiting and attacking. And poised and bearer can punch through the Successor, so it feels alright. Yep. That's basically just their turn. Pretty tough, because now you're pretty heavily incentivized to block. You really can't take the 6 damage. They took it. That's interesting. Maybe they have a big bomb I don't know about. Champion of Luçon. You have to play something else here. Counterspell? Caustic, maybe? This feels like they might be dead. Unless they have a removal spell. Piercing? Yeah. Take out the Shock Brigade. Take one. I'd have to guess. Desperate Measures. Survive by one. Wow. Oh my gosh. Death Begets 3, 6, 7. That saves them from drawing 2 cards of that. Okay, I was gonna say I had me going there for a minute. I was trying to think. There could be something, I guess. Okay, look at that. All 3 colors. Quick, fast, out the gate. We are headlining. Ooh. Well, Bloodfell Caves action. Attack! Bink, bink. Three mana, what you got? What are we doing? Trawlers. Well, this isn't particularly very nice of me, but bink bink. Bink, bink. Glory Mountain. See if this gets... It did not. I'm a little surprised by that, actually. A little surprised it didn't get countered. Sure. That was your stall play. Fun part here is going to be... Let's see. Yeah, I still think we drop this down. Unblockable. Tech. Get in for 2. Worthy cost. Goodbye. Just the fact that we can draw so much of our deck that lets us double spell for Quarry Mountain next turn. We get rid of the dragon. We have a 4/3 attacker now. Get to make use of worthy cost. All that seems pretty good. It's probably a bewildering here, is my guess. I'll still take a damage. Songcrafter Mage. Okay. Sure. So, like, we get the flurry trigger. We're going to deal 2, gain 2, put more power on the battlefield. That seems like a fine sacrifice for the headliner. And again, my ability to double spell next turn is also going to be quite good. If I play it for 3, can I harmonize? I'll have to look. This harmonizes for 7. So yes, I can. Play it. 3 plus 4. So I'm going to be able to double spell with that. I can channeled right at them. Yeah, that's fine. Lock that down. Sure. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to block, but my life total here is not too much in jeopardy. If they force me to play the 2, if they have a Dispelling Exhale, that's fine. I still get to keep the Leopard. Flurry you for 2. Hit you for 2 more. I will not be attacking. You really can't attack at this point. That's kind of what I didn't want to see. That's not great for me. This is fine. Hit to flurry, poise. Bottom that. It's like, should I be attacking? I don't really have the attacks that I would want here. Oh, if they're surveilling. They upkeep surveilled. Sure. They're just dead here, right? Too much damage, my friend. Mardu, baby! That was a good draw. That was a very good draw. We had him on the ropes. Oh my gosh. Alright, I need to find a black source. I need to find Reigning Victor Black Source. That way I can Mardu Siegebreaker onto Reigning Victor, giving it... Oh my gosh. Oh, please find me a swamp. Oh, please. Let me live the dream. Let me live the dream, please. I mean, if you're gonna Dragon Fire, that's fine. Or Strike, maybe. Also fine. Oh, that's fine. The Battle of the Mardus. Come on, give me a swamp. So bad do I want a swamp. So bad. I mean, we can Reigning Victor next turn, but I need a swamp to be able to play Siegebreaker. If I do that, I feel so confident. Now, granted, Siegebreaker could die, get removed. They're Mardu, which I imagine they are as well. There's plenty of options. I'm taking 2. Not walking into another frontline rush with my Vanguard, that's for sure. Come on, Swamp. They've stumbled on lands. So have we. But them worse. Double Shock Brigade is kind of gross, though. Not gonna lie. Nice. Pack Beast. Very good. I just don't think I have a choice here. I can threaten 9 damage if they don't have a blocker next turn with Bearer. That's pretty awesome. Just give me the Swamp. Please. Oh, Dawnbreaker. Very nice. I was gonna say they're kind of hard pressed. Try to push damage here. So I pump. That's a lot of damage coming in. Yeah, I'm not worried about the return damage here. Don't think I'm threatened from that perspective. They just have to keep these blockers back. Oh, come on. Please just give me the... give me the Swamp, baby. I'm going to get a tapped Black Source is what I know is going to happen. Maybe keeping a hand with Siegebreaker, inevitable defeat in the opener without a Black Source was not a good idea, but... Sure. Kill me on the crackback. This is just like, again, free. Assuming they don't have any type of pump or removal. I mean, there's a few things here that get a little dicey, but they're trying to push damage. We're obviously trying to push damage. They have to make some blocks here, but none of their blocks are good. It's essentially just sacrificing that 2/2 in front of the reigning victor. Maybe they can pump the Shock Brigade. That's the only thing I see reasonable here. Exhale, maybe? I guess... can I die next turn? +2/+2... That's 2, 4, 5, 6. They're only representing 6. Sharpshooter, sure. 7, 8. That's 2, 4, 6 power on board. I'm gonna block with Headliner for sure. We just don't give them a chance to pump. They could have Overwhelming Surge. Well, I mean, why did that line take so long? A good game, I guess. Why what were they? I would have been slamming these things. All they do is attack, and then I'm dead. I don't... Okay. Alright. Keep. I think a Dragonfire Blade on a Mardu Siegebreaker would be pretty sick. Let's see if we can live the dream here. That feels like a pretty good turn, too. Starry Eye feels like a pretty good play. We can try to put the blade on it. If I get a... Black Source, we can Siegebreaker attack. Shock Brigade's like a free 1 damage, but... Now we're stuck on lands. I don't mind blocking Rescue Leopard with Poised Practitioner. See if they discard. I don't want them to keep looting, obviously. This is a fine play. Good trade. There of glory. Okay. Yeah, it's just the easy way to get in some free damage. Just need a land. Then it's probably like Lancer onto Siege, Lancer Siegebreaker attacking. I mean, we have the opportunity to push a ton of damage here. My hope would be land, untap land, untap land. Be very good. No blocks, my friend. Back Beast isn't great for me. Take a lot of damage here. $11 damage. I'll let them pump. Spend their turn. I get an untapped land source. I'm going to be able to rebuke. No, I won't be able to rebuke in a Siegebreaker. This only gives me 3 back. If you have a Rebellious Strike and this is how I lose, like, GG's. That's how you Mardu it. Man, this is... 3 wins, 3 straight losses. That is... Oh, that is the format sometimes, I guess. I did not anticipate the seize opportunity or whatever it was into the rally of the monastery for 5 mana. We just got stuck on lands there, which I don't think this deck... I don't disagree playing 16. Our curve is just so good. Our curve is just so good. Those last 2 games, we really just got stuck with our multicolor spells. Couldn't find the black in that second loss. And then there, you know, realistically probably should have blocked, but I'm in terrible position at that point. Maybe Starry-Eyed should have jumped in front of something, and maybe that then changes the outcome a little bit. I'm trying to think. Attack, be able to put Siegebreaker down, get in for 7, plus a mobilized trigger is 8. That's not nothing by any means. But I think we're still dead on the crackback for that last game. So 3 wins, one short of where we hope. We really always try to hope to get at least 4 wins, if not 5, make a few gems back. But we stumbled there at the end and just rattled off 3 straight ones. So that happens. That is magic. I will be honest, I am ready for a swap in the format. Tarkir's been fun. Really like the set. It's been a blast. Sealed has been a blast. Drafts have been fun. Sometimes the 3 colors. I mean, we have good fixing for this. I can't be too upset. Or, it just unfortunately doesn't come together sometimes. But I think I'm ready for. I don't want to say a simpler format, but something 2 colors would be fine. And that's magic. So if you enjoyed, be sure stick around, hit that subscribe button, help us get to our first channel milestone of 1,000 subs. We'd really appreciate it. We do pack openings every Wednesdays. We have some mini series going on Fridays, so be sure to check in tomorrow. We're on pre-release kits, which has been pretty cool. We did bundles previously. We have playlists for both our MTG arena content as well as our openings, so be sure to peruse around, take a look at that, and enjoy the channel. And just thanks for the support. Again, consider subscribing. If you want to join our Discord, links in the description. We got a Magic the Gathering channel over there. You can chat, post your cool polls, all that good stuff. Ask about pick one, pack ones, or what you think. And happy to help and chat with you over there as well. Close it out here. I've been Doc. Average Gamer Guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Peace.